Alright, hello. In this video I'm going to do a initial impressions on the Dickenson Commando shotgun. Now this is a 12 gauge shotgun and it is imported from Turkey, and it is probably the most budget shotgun you're going to be able to find on the market right now. This particular shotgun was purchased for $190, and this was toward the end of 2020. So I don't think there's many guns that are cheaper than this. So some of the features of the gun: it obviously has a full polymer stock. It does not come with this rubber pad. We put the rubber pad on the stock for recoil reasons, which I'll go over in a little bit. The finish on the receiver, the barrel, and the gas tube is a marine finish. That's what they call it. And it's basically, it's supposed to be more resistant to corrosion, especially salty humidity. So if you live in salty areas, like near an ocean or anything, it should be a little bit more resistant to that. Now the magazine tube holds 4 shells. It has an extra long pump on this. This thing is well over a foot long on the pump, and it chambers fairly easily. To reload, it has your typical shell feeding tab here, where I'll demonstrate real quick how to chamber one round. We've shot a multitude of ammo types from it, but basically to reload the shotgun, just like many other shotguns, you're going to push this little lever down, push the round into the magazine tube all the way through. So it feeds pretty nicely. This is pretty stiff as far as the feed lip goes. Definitely pretty stiff. And cycling the round from the tube into the chamber can actually be kind of rough with the shotgun. That's one of my initial complaints with the shotgun, is chambering rounds. It takes a decent bit of strength, as I'll kind of show here. So push the little lever here that allows you to pump it, and now a round went from the tube into the chamber. Pretty hard to do. Ejecting, same thing. Push this lever down that allows you to pump, and the round is gone. So initial thoughts: I don't really think that this shotgun is the greatest shotgun, to be honest with you. Like, you are getting what you pay for with this. So since it is only $190, the feeding, like I said, we had issues. Sometimes the pump would actually just get stuck. And this happened, I think, maybe 5 times so far out of the 100 rounds we've shot through. We go to pump, and it gets like stuck about right here, where the bolt is like halfway open and it gets jammed. So all we had to do was, shotgun it, where you kind of slam the butt on the table to cycle around, or sometimes it just takes a lot of strength to pump it. But yeah, that's the main issue we have. One of the features, or maybe another issue depending on how you look at it, this shotgun is extremely light. I haven't weighed it myself. I probably should have done that for the video, but my guess is this thing weighs less than 5 pounds. So what that means with an extremely light shotgun, when you're shooting 12 gauge rounds, this thing has a significant amount of recoil. We've shot birdshot through it, we've shot buckshot through it, and we've shot slugs through it. Now, I shot about 5 slugs through this thing, and I had already gotten some bruising on my shoulder. And it's not because I'm like some wimpy dude. This thing kicks like a horse, because it's so light that the shotgun itself is really not absorbing any of that recoil impulse. So that's why we got this this super jelly pad on it. And even with the gel pad, to be honest with you guys, it's still going to have a lot of recoil. So if you're going out shooting all day, you're not going to have that pleasant of an experience with it. But carrying it around, absolutely. Carrying it around feels like you're not carrying anything. It's the shooting that's not really the fun part. So if you enjoy carrying a rifle, yes. If you enjoy shooting a lot with your shotgun, not rifle, maybe not so much. So the grip texture here, it's a really aggressive grip texture, which does help you maintain really good positive control of the shotgun. It shoulders nicely. The stock is great. I like the stock, honestly. But Yeah, the pump, difficult. The extended pump, I mean, I don't necessarily like how it looks, but you can really grip it anywhere. The grip texture on the pump is nice. Notably, there is no modification, so no M-lock or rails or anything anywhere on the shotgun. So how you get it is pretty much how it's gonna stay for the life of the shotgun. So about the barrel itself, total smoothbore barrel. It has no choke at all, and obviously smoothbore, no rifling in the barrel. So if you're trying to do some long distance slug precision shots, this is not the shotgun for you. It has no rear sight at all, nothing here. It has some texture lines, which you can probably see in the video. It got some texture which you can kind of use to aim. For the front of the barrel, it has your typical single notch rifle point aiming thing. But yeah, pretty much what I do when I'm trying to shoot any type of precision work, not just trying to blast away, I kind of line up these grooves on the top of the receiver and put the front sight post in the middle of these grooves. So a little bit of precision, but without the rear, you're not gonna be doing anything long distance at all. So overall review of the shotgun, I mean, it's a $190 shotgun. That's what it is. If you want something quick and cheap for home defense, this will do it. Just make sure you keep this thing well oiled in the chamber and keep the slide rails oiled. So if the time comes you need to use the shotgun quickly, you're not going to have the pump jam up on you, and it will always be smooth. So that's one big piece of advice I'd say. Always keep this thing lubricated. But for $190, it's not bad. But really, realize what you're paying for, and realize the recoil impulse is gonna be way more than most other shotguns. So that's what I'll have to say about the Dickenson Commando in marine finish. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.